Vincent Falco, what did I tell you?
But, Dad!
What did I tell you?
That I'm grounded.
Exactly, and that means no TV, no radio, and no video games.
That's so unfair.
Are you joking? You and your criminal friends blew away half of Mrs. Johnson's garden.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. We didn't know that sodium was so volatile.
Vinny, you're a smart kid, and I'm glad you like science. But there are a lot of things to do other than electrocuting, burning, or blowing stuff up.
I get the point. I'm sorry.
That's much better. But you are still grounded, so no video games. Do you understand me?
I understand.
That's much better. See you tomorrow. But just in case you didn't understand me well enough, I'll be taking these cartridges with me.
But Dad!
Hey, it takes courage to apologize when you did something wrong. You're growing, and I'm proud of you.
That means I'm not grounded anymore?
Nope, but it reduces your sentence. I don't want you to think that your decisions don't have consequences. Because believe me, they do. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to deal with the results of your actions. Remember, your attitudes toward other people matters. Anyways. I'm locking this door. Good night.
Someone's throwing rocks in my window. If I had to guess, it's Nick or Tony. Probably Nick. I should open the window to see what's going on. This movie was so awesome! When I was a little kid, I used to watch it at my grandpa's. The alien laser sound effects were so scary. 50 movies are great. My wardrobe is locked and I don't remember where I left the key. I know, it's weird. But I guess it's the price a man has to pay to keep his privacy. This used to be my grandma's TV. It's black and white and the antenna doesn't really pick anything up. But it works with my video games, and that's really the only thing I need. I can't talk to that. The best console that ever existed, and it's all mine! 8 whole bits of raw power! It's my super comfy bed. No comic books hiding below it this time. I love this movie concept. It's a perfect blend of sci-fi elements with classic nostalgia. It just works on so many levels. This is my personal library of movie companion books. I've got a lot of trivia about classic horror. Did you know that Universal made 2 Dracula movies in 1931? There was a Lugosi one in English and another one in Spanish. Personally, I like the Spanish one more. The bulb is pretty dim, but it's perfect for reading comics when you're supposed to be sleeping. My nightstand only has dirty shoes and some Swamp Man comics. It's just a light switch. I removed my bike pegs after a stunt went terribly wrong. One of Luke Masters. I think he would look silly fighting a regular-sized person. An Empire spacecraft model E90. It can travel at light speed with ease. I'm grounded, so I'm not supposed to leave. Someone... probably. I should... Someone's throwing... Hey, Vinny!
Shh! Shut up, Nick! I'm grounded!
Oh, yeah. Well, me too. I think everyone heard about our, experiment near Mrs. Johnson's garden.
Then what are you doing here?
Are you crazy? The last of the crap Tony needs to make a signal descrambler came in the mail! We're gonna get pay-per-view cable for free! We gotta get to Tony's house!
I'm not so sure, Nick.
3 words, man. Naked chicks on TV.
Those are 4 words. But... you win. Give me a minute. Just keep it quiet, alright? These flowers are colorful, smell great, and best of all, my sister is allergic to them. Nick can be an asshole sometimes, but he's one of my best friends. It's our headquarters, where we read comics, plot stuff, and have endless arguments about which superpower is the best. The zipline goes directly to the treehouse window. It could be fun to start practicing BMX stunts again. These kinds of figures are for looking, not playing. This and the TV are staying put. I won a long legal battle with Dad to have them here. If I attach these to a pulley, it should be able to slide properly. It could be fun to start practicing. It's locked. When Brian Broken Arms Tuscan tried that last year, he earned his nickname. Since then, he doesn't hang out with us anymore. It could be fun to start. If I attach these... Doc Martinez told me I should avoid heavy lifting if I want to grow taller. And Samantha Silverman is taller than me. So that's a no-go for now. Light on. Light off. I already been through these a bunch of times. I already broke one like that. Models are to look at, not to play with. I want my games back!
And I want a Ferrari. Now stop yelling. I'm trying to watch the news.
The door's locked. I don't recall where I left the key, but it should be around here somewhere. No more cool stuff hiding here. It's okay where it is right now. I mean, I like old school stuff, but I'm not gonna go waving this poster around. This and the TV are staying put. I want a long... I can't talk. I already been.
Hey,
What?
are you sure Tony made a signal descrambler?
Yes, yeah, of course. Probably. Maybe. The point is, there is a big chance of seeing uncensored adult movies tonight, and you shouldn't miss it.
Isn't Tony grounded too?
Yes, but his grandmother's deaf as a doornail. Remember the time we hid a llama in Tony's basement? She never found it.
Yeah, I guess she won't notice us either.
Can you help me get out?
Yeah, sure, jump. I'll catch you.
You said that to Eddie Martinez and he broke a leg.
That's different. Eddie Martinez is fat. He's not my friend, and his parents don't know mine.
Forget it, I'm not gonna jump.
Is anyone around?
The coast is clear. You are safe to escape.
Perfect!
It's South Plains at night. What do you expect? Everyone is sleeping or watching TV.
Can you open the treehouse window?
Are you gonna use the zip line? Isn't that, like, kinda risky? I mean, you could fall, your dad is going to find you all crippled, then he's going to call my parents, and I don't want that to happen.
Don't worry, man. If I break a leg, I will silently crawl back to my home.
Okay, I understand. I guess a night of free pay-per-view cable is worth the risk.
Just give me a minute.
Okay, but hurry!
If I attach these to a pulley, it should be able... It's our headquarters, where we read comics, plot stuff, and have endless arguments about which superpower is the best. When Brian said... I can't... The zipline goes directly to the treehouse window. Dad and I worked hard to build this treehouse. It will stay as it is right now. I can't reach him.
Hey,
What?
can you...
Yeah, sure. That's... Okay.
Hey, there's the key to my wardrobe. Now I remember. I put it here because my sister is allergic to these flowers. Now that I say it out loud, man, I sound paranoid. But I'm almost positive she uses my things when I'm out.
Rad.
Hey, my old Roboto battle station! What were you doing there? It's full of clothes and old stuff. Why the hell I locked this with the key? Oh yeah, my sister wanted to steal my jacket. Good idea, but I'll need to add some kind of handle like a grip. Okay, this is my one-way ticket out. Let's make this thing spin. Hey Tony, we're here!
Did we miss anything?
No, not really. I'm almost done connecting the antenna.
Are you sure this is going to work? Why does it even need the antenna if we're trying to pick up cable?
I installed a transmitter on the cable box down the street. That way there's no big obvious wires leading right to this house. And believe me, this thing has way more power than we need to watch free cable.
You still have those pony bed sheets?
Yeah, the pony cartoon has its moments. And my grandmother thinks ponies are cool.
Don't go around saying that! Ponies are lame!
If you want to bring a girl to this room, you should definitely get rid of that.
Hey, I told you my grandmother thinks it's cool. I can't argue that much with a World War II veteran.
Anyways, when are we gonna start watching adult television?
After some final adjustments. Can you move the antenna a bit?
Okay, let me try.
It's working.
What the hell is that?
Looks like some kind of sci-fi movie.
From China? What language is this even in?
I have no idea. But I didn't build a descrambler, so we could catch the international channel. Let's try another one. Something's wrong. This thing is on every single channel.
On the plus side, we can watch Chinese movies.
What the hell was that?
That wasn't a shooting star.
I don't think that was a movie.
What do you mean?
It could be possible that we just witnessed some sort of distress call from a spaceship that just crashed into South Plains Greenwoods.
I'm not sure. What if it was just the weirdest coincidence ever?
Then what are we waiting for? That wasn't far from here. Let's go find out.
But what about the cable girls?
Look, if that was an alien spaceship, we could be the first humans to meet beings from another planet. Don't you want to be part of human history?
But the girls...
I'm pretty sure that if we become part of human history, we'll get more girls than if we stay home stealing cable.
You got a point. Let's get moving.
According to my calculations, we must be near.
Yeah, it smells like burnt ass.
It's too bumpy. We'll have to walk from here. I think this is one of the oldest pines in the woods.
What are you, a tree hugger? Come on, don't be a chicken. Let's find that alien.
I'm not a chicken.
We just came from there.
The vegetation's really dense here. I can't find anything in this bush. Some blue liquid spilled on the ground. It smells funny. I'm not touching that. It looks like it was hit by a lightning. Or a fireball.
Maybe the alien did this?
No, Vinny was right. It was definitely a lightning strike. It was like that a week ago when I went hiking with my dad.
Timber! It looks like it was hit by a...
Maybe.
It was
Now we can cross. This water's ice cold. Not a good season for swimming. This rusty thing controls the flow of the stream. I can't move it. It's too rusty.
Let me give it a try. Yeah, this is too rusty. We need something to lube it up.
The vegetation's really dense here. I can't find anything in this book. This tree gives me the creeps. It's a tree, all right, and it's not going anywhere.
Look, the bushes are moving.
Hello?
Mr. Extraterrestrial, is that you? We saw your transmission. We come in peace.
They don't...
Those are not the aliens we're looking for. Those are wolves.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Quick! Pretend to be bigger! Wolves almost never attack adults!
Go away! I've got a mortgage to pay! Shoo! Shoo!
Really?
Shut up, it's working! Shoo! Shoo! I have 3 kids and a boring job! Shoo!
This isn't working.
Any other plan?
Run! Every man for himself! Let the quicker mourn the slower!
Hey! I'm the slowest.
I don't know, I'm not feeling that agile tonight. I ate way too many tacos at dinner. Do we have any other plans than cowardly running?
Okay, those wolves were bad enough, but that sound perturbed me even more.
If that was an alien, aliens are loud.
We should get away from here before the wolves change their minds.
What are you doing here? This is no time to visit the woods, kids. Didn't you know the area's full of wolves?
Yeah, we just saw some of them over there.
You were lucky they didn't attack you. You better get home. If you do it quick, I won't tell your parents about this.
Sir, yes, sir. Let's go.
Wait! Do you know what this blue liquid is?
It was like this when we got here.
Did you see or hear anything else unusual tonight?
No.
Something tells me you're not being honest with me. Does anyone else know that you...
What the hell?
Run! Let's get to the treehouse.
Okay, here's the situation. There's a killer alien in town, and we're the only ones that know about it.
We should tell the police.
We could try, but I don't think they'll believe us.
We could at least tell the park rangers that one of their guys was attacked in the woods.
That makes sense.
I think we should stop it ourselves. Who knows how many people that creature is going to kill before the police realize what's up?
Any suggestions on how we're gonna do that?
I was thinking of setting a trap. A bear trap. No one can escape a bear trap.
I think it would be better if we could ensnare him with a strong net. He seems to have long limbs, so, in my opinion, a net would be the more effective option.
We could dig a big hole and cover it with leaves.
Who do you think you are? Willie E. Coyote?
Because your net idea is so much better! Please remind me, what are we trying to catch again? An alien or a shark?
Gentlemen, please, there's no need to argue. Look, we don't know anything about this alien, except that it's all gangly and likes to stab people. Maybe we should take a blanket approach, you know? Cover all our bases. We can put together a bigger trap that uses all 3 ideas. The hole, the net, and the bear trap.
At least if it fails, nobody can point fingers.
Sounds fair to me. And don't worry about digging the hole. I'm sure the bull will help us with that. He owes me big time. It's my front door. I think my cover is still good. Better not go blowing it. Opening the door will make it pretty obvious that I escaped. And I'm pretty sure that, but there's a killer alien in town, won't be a valid argument. Not a good idea if I want them to believe I'm still grounded in my bedroom. We made this map of the town. It's pretty handy when we need to plan a getaway. Tony is the smartest kid I know.
Perhaps you should meet more people.
The map is okay where it is right now.
Ow! Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know. We should talk.
Yeah?
What do you think?
How are we going to build an alien trap?
With a lot of work. The way I see it, a hole with a bear trap inside and a net above it sounds like overdoing it.
We are dealing with unknown forces. We should take all the safety precautions we can if we don't want him to escape.
How are we going to lure the alien to our trap?
That's a great question.
What about food? Everybody loves food.
We don't know what he eats, if he eats at all. I don't think he's familiar with our planet. Maybe we could find a ship or something he needs.
Where do you think the alien comes from?
I don't know. I missed his license plate.
He came from outer space. That's all we know. We can only speculate as to his origin. In fact, there's a chance that he's not even an alien, just a man-made robot.
I don't think so. He wasn't speaking any human language.
Also, that would be so lame.
Do you think we should try to communicate with the alien?
Yes, we most definitely should try to communicate with him.
After we're sure he can't move. You remember what happened to that guy in the woods?
You've got a point. We will talk with him once he's in our trap. We have to keep going.
Okay.
Sure.
Nick. I know him from kindergarten. He's been dragging me into trouble ever since.
I know, I'm the best. Ow!
We should talk.
Yeah?
What do you think?
We have to...
Okay.
Sure.
Diane is so bad.
And so smart.
And so hot. Why couldn't we find an alien like her?
I remind you that she's an evil alien military scientist with intent to enslave mankind.
I'd let her make it up to me.
I don't think our alien is going to be distracted by Diane's beauty.
Worst case scenario, it learns from her methods.
It doesn't work, but it looks cool. It's pretty much empty.
That's how it seems. This reminds me of a pony show episode where there is a magical fridge that...
We already told you, ponies are lame.
Oh yeah? And what is cool?
I don't know, transforming robots, cat-like warriors, half man, half hawk, space cyborgs, almost everything. But ponies.
We use that to store comics, gadgets, and other cool stuff. Okay. The only thing left in here is my broken Polaroid camera.
It's not broken anymore. I fixed it. Well, kinda. You can only take pictures in ambiances that are mainly illuminated by infrared lights, but it's better than nothing.
Where are the rest of the things we usually store here?
Oh yeah, I took some stuff home. I hope you don't mind.
You even took my extra pair of glasses.
Yeah, did you know that if you point them at the right angle on a sunny day, you can burn ants?
I guess Mrs. Johnson is still mad at us after we blew up her garden. We never knew sodium could be so volatile. I prefer to keep away from Mrs. Johnson's property, at least until she forgives us. Sorry, Mrs. Johnson.
Get away, you little criminal!
So, this is what can happen when an experiment goes wrong. There is nothing left to take. I can't talk. The remainder of our sodium carbonate. This stuff caused us a lot of trouble. I don't know. It got us in a lot of trouble before.
We may need to leverage this destructive power if we want to defeat a killer creature from outer space.
Besides, it wasn't the sodium carbonate that blew up Mrs. Johnson's stuff. I mean, it was in part, but crafting that bomb took a lot of work and ingredients. It's quite inert at the moment. Go ahead, take it. These chemicals are always handy.
This is what Ranger Jack has been writing.
Don't you dare.
The calendar is marked for hunting season and a few other events, like the Purple Pumpkin Festival and Lizard Day. I don't need a calendar. The year is almost out anyway. It's a cool typewriter.
Oh, it's the pinnacle of technology! Jam-free, no vibrations, 2-color ribbon?
Have you heard about computers?
Ha! Computers? That's flim-flam. Typewriters are fast, reliable, quick, don't consume electricity, and by the time your printer's halfway done screeching out a single sheet, I already gave my letter to the postman.
But computers?
Get over it, kid. Computers will never beat the typewriter.
This will surely lead to pissed off law enforcement. We don't want that. It's the most pointless sign I have ever seen. I can't reach that. It's the Ranger's phone. I guess no one is having a bear emergency at midnight. I can't reach it. They probably won't let me use it anyway.
You guessed right, kiddo.
It's a map of the city and the surrounding forest. Now that I think about it, this one is much better than the one we have at the treehouse.
Mental note, steal the map from the ranger station.
Or ask for a copy.
I can't reach it. Besides, we already have a map at the treehouse, even if it's not as good as this one. It's the head of an elk. It's kinda creepy.
I like it. Reminds me of Evil Death too.
I can't reach it. This bear trap is old and in real bad shape. Okay.
Hey, that's evidence. Leave that where it is.
Poor bear.
Do you think the alien killed it?
No, just buckshot. There are a number of diminutive entry wounds. The alien appears to kill via evisceration with claws.
Great! Someone gave the alien a shotgun.
It is as heavy as a dead bear can be. It's Jack the Ranger. He's clipping his nails.
I'm doing some creative thinking.
I see.
What is he talking about?
I have no idea. The man is busy, and he has a gun. Hello.
Hi, kids. I'm kind of busy trying to write my novel. Go talk with Ranger Troy over there.
We saw an alien!
I'm the one writing a novel, and I'm trying to keep my writing grounded in reality.
What is the novel about?
A handsome ranger in the 19th century traveling through Europe.
Interesting. Which countries does he visit?
Italy, Spain, Paris, Serbia, Chile, and Africa. I tried to keep everything in the west side of Europe.
How long have you been just clipping your nails?
5 hours? Not much to clip at this point, but I find it good for creative thinking. However, I'm kind of having writer's block. I have a few ideas, but I don't know how to follow up on them after the initial premise.
Maybe you should stop clipping your nails and just write.
You know nothing about creative thinking. It's all about procrastination.
May we help you with your writing?
Well, I'm having troubles with a few ideas. Tell me if you have any good follow-up for this situation. The protagonist finds a mysterious tall man that kills a cop in front of him. A piano with a bomb attached falls over the protagonist's head while a rattlesnake bites him. A woman faints after seeing a wild lion, and they run out of smelling salts to wake her up. The protagonist and his friends are confronted by a group of hyenas.
About the group of hyenas.
5 angry hyenas confront the protagonist and his 2 best friends.
What if one of his friends is kind of stupid and proposes to cowardly run while yelling, and I quote, "Let the quickest mourn the slower."
Sounds like something that someone stupid might say.
But then he dies, because running fast triggers the predatory instincts of the hyenas. So, the protagonist, that is slow but smarter and more handsome, is saved due to the distraction created by the stupid friend.
Yeah, he is saved along with his other friend that couldn't run fast because he ate too many tacos.
Yeah, he escapes with the other friend.
Really? All that because I proposed to run when we were attacked by wolves?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on here, but from a narrative point of view, that's just lame.
May we...
Well, tell me
About the mysterious tall man.
Yeah?
What if the protagonist and his friends make a trap to catch him?
Yeah, a big trap so he can't escape.
Then they can ask him all kinds of questions. Like, why he killed the cop, or why he's on this planet.
What are you talking about? He is from this planet. In fact, plot twist, he is going to be the long-lost father of the protagonist. But now he's part of the Empire and is into some dark cult.
That sounds suspiciously close to the plot twist of the second Galaxy Wars movie.
Nonsense.
May...
Tell me
About the piano thing.
Great idea for the end of the first chapter, isn't it?
Well, it sounds like the end of the story to me.
Unless this happens in a dream. Does this happen in a dream?
No.
Then I don't see how he could survive.
And the rattlesnake part just makes the scene unnecessarily complicated.
You have no idea.
Maybe.
What?
About the fainted woman.
Her name is Susan.
If they run out of smelling salts, why don't they just buy more?
They're in the middle of the African savannah. Where the hell are they gonna find sodium carbonate and ammonium chloride in the middle of the African savannah?
A plane crash?
An old missionary expedition?
A sorcerer gave it to him?
I'm not convinced by any of those ideas.
Forget it.
Okay, see ya.
That will land me in jail. Troy is the most laid-back ranger I know. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Ranger Troy.
What are you doing up so late? What kind of trouble you got brewing this time?
I'm guessing you wouldn't believe us.
There's an alien in the woods!
Hey Jack, did you hear that?
I wish I didn't.
Sorry kids, we don't have time for your games. We already have enough trouble with unscrupulous hunters.
Yes, we do.
Isn't one of your rangers missing?
No. Why do you ask?
Someone attacked a ranger in the Green Woods. We saw it.
This is something serious, kids. When did all this happen?
I don't know, a few minutes ago?
Gotcha. I knew you were messing with us. We're the only 2 rangers on the night shift. Right, Jack?
Yep, you were right.
You've got to believe us. The ranger we saw was blonde and skinny.
There are no skinny rangers in South Plains.
Can you at least call the central station and ask if someone was sent to check Green Woods?
Okay. Samantha?
Yes, Troy.
Was someone sent to the Green Woods tonight?
No, Troy. Did something happen?
Nah, it's just some kids trying to prank me. Good night, Samantha.
Good night, Troy.
Are you happy now?
We saw something weird in the woods.
You shouldn't be alone in the woods at this time of year in the middle of the night. Unless you want to be wolf food.
And you don't want to be wolf food.
But we saw a big creature.
A bear?
No, it was more like an alien.
I hope you're trying to play a prank on us. Otherwise, television is frying your brains.
Can we take the bear trap?
No, that is evidence.
Can you lend it to us? We'll bring it back, we promise.
No. I will not lend a bunch of kids an illegal trap that is, in fact, evidence in a very complicated case.
So, I guess that if we ask you to lend us a shotgun, the answer would also be no, right?
You guessed right.
I told you the one with the glasses was the smart one.
Goodbye!
Goodbye, kids.
It's a big Santa statue with some reindeer. These people take Christmas seriously. I can't move this thing. Not even an inch. Why pink plastic flamingos in Christmas costumes? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. They look alright to me.
Those flamingos are an eyesore. But it's not up to me to save anybody from their own terrible taste. It's a box full of bags and pretty much trash. Plastic bags, foam, cardboard boxes. Hey, here is a lovely Christmas red light bulb.
This is not a Christmas light. It's an infrared light bulb. It even says it on the side.
Yeah, I bought it by mistake. You can keep it if you want.
Tubular. It's an infrared light bulb. It's useful for infrared stuff. No thanks. He's finding a tangle of Christmas lights. Would you like a hand with that?
No thanks. I've got it covered. Just need more length. I need
Hello.
Hello. Hey, I've seen you around. You're the kid next door, right? You live with the...
With the old deaf lady. Yes, she is my grandmother. Her name is Ophelia, my name is Tony, and no, I'm not visiting her, I live with her.
Cool. Well, that was a lot of information. So, my name is Gary Wilson. You can call me Gary. I work in the video game industry. My wife is Victoria Wilson. I live with her, and she will kill me if I don't set up these Christmas lights tonight.
I see you have a problem there.
Yeah, I made a mess with this cable, and now I can't reach the plug with it. I think I need another extension cord.
Don't you have enough cable there?
Believe me, every time I try to untangle this, it just gets worse. This is just like some kind of anaconda cable.
What video games have you made?
Oh, well, I've made many games. The last game I was involved with was Maze Quest, the Stone World. There's real-life treasure for the players brave enough to beat it.
That game is extremely unfair and the clues it gives are insufficient to correctly solve a puzzle.
No. You will realize there are subtle clues in the comics, toys, and cereals on how to beat the game.
Do you know how expensive the comics, toys, and cereals are?
Yep, that's why we made the game that way.
I heard the game is impossible.
You want to know how to beat it? Let's make a deal. You bring me an extension cord, and I'll tell you how to solve the unicorn riddle.
Can you tell us how to find the unicorn too?
No, I wasn't involved in that part of the game. But it can't be that hard.
Is making video games as fun as it sounds?
Yeah, making games is awesome! Do you like coding?
No.
Do you like doing art?
No.
Do you like repetitive stuff?
No.
Then, you're not going to enjoy making games that much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
It's Tony's garage. It's full of his science projects. And his grandma's old car. It's closed. If we don't want to get in trouble, more trouble, we should stay inside this room.
Please don't open that. If my grandmother sees you, she'll be mad at me. I'm supposed to be grounded.
Okay. Hello?
Shh! I'm supposed to be grounded. Thank God my grandmother is half deaf.
I have no idea what this is. What is it?
I've explained what this does at least a half dozen times. We're not going through it again.
Can we use it?
No.
What happens if I press?
Don't.
It's Tony's computer. He's got some pretty cool games.
It's a Commodore 64C. It's got a whole 64 kilobytes of RAM. All the memory anyone would ever need on a computer.
I wish I had one of these at home. I would be playing all day long.
I heard there are really good graphic adventures for personal computers. They're like a movie, but a video game.
Nah, graphic adventures are lame. I like racing games.
This is no time to play with the computer.
You always come up with the lousiest excuses to keep us from playing with this thing.
I think preventing an alien invasion is a pretty good excuse.
This is a great movie. Did I tell you that it's based on the 60s short story 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, you already told me that. Many, many times.
I liked the aliens' costumes.
We already talked about this. It's my poster.
It's off. I turn it on. It isn't working.
I think the alien signal messed up your antenna.
Ah, damn it.
Tony's bedspread has ponies on it.
Yeah, my grandmother gave me this bedspread for my birthday. She thinks ponies are cool.
I don't want to carry that around. This game sucks. Landing on the carrier is almost impossible. May I have it?
Yeah, sure. But I have to warn you, my cousin gave it to me because it's broken. Supposedly, when you turn it on, the screen just goes blue or white. I guess he wanted me to repair it, but I don't have anywhere to test it.
What's this?
This is my new Geiger counter. I modified it. It's really sensitive.
What are you supposed to do with it?
It measures radioactivity levels. If you get near something radioactive, it'll start clicking and whining and stuff.
Cool.
Great idea. If the alien comes from space, chances are he's been exposed to all kinds of radiation. We should be able to detect him with this.
Him? Or his spaceship?
His ship, his pet, his socks. Anything that came from space should have higher rad levels than normal and set off the Geiger counter. The faster and louder it beeps, the closer you are to the radioactive source.
Rad levels.
Tony's front door has a Christmas wreath up. This thing's zip-tied to the knocker.
Are you trying to steal our wreath?
No. If I do that, Tony's grandma will realize he's not in his bedroom. I think your grandma is watching a soap opera.
Oh yeah, she likes Malcolm Crest.
Malcolm Crest sucks. You should tell her to watch Maria Maria and the Marias.
You watch soap operas?
No, my mom does.
If I do that, Tony's grandma will realize he's not in his bedroom. If I do that, Tony's grandma will realize he's not in his bedroom.